Mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Let me go ahead and make sure a couple things here are set up correctly. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Hope everybody's having a great start to their week. I know it's the new year. The holidays are behind us, and now we're getting back to our normal lives. As you can see from the screen, we do have the entire Points Blank network. That is Points Blank Travel, the Points Blank Experience, Investing with Rod, and Points Blank Clips. Also, as you can see from the thumbnail, we are going to be talking about, if you're new to crypto, these are some coins you may want to take a look at now. I'm not a financial advisor. Any video or live stream that I do is for educational and informational purposes only. Make sure you do your own research before investing any of your hard-earned money. And without any further ado, let me go ahead and bring me up in this joint. See how everybody's doing. And what is going on, everybody? What is going on? Welcome to Investing with Rod. I am your boy Rod, and on this channel, we talk about stocks. We talk about crypto. We talk about exchange traded funds. But more importantly, we talk to you and show you how to invest on a budget. No, we did not invest for you. I will show you the investments or the moves that I'm making, and through your own research and your determination, you're going to see if that particular investment, exchange traded fund or crypto, is or is not for you. If this is your first time here, do me a favor, man. Hit that subscribe button, baby. There is a subscribe button down below. Also, hit that bell notification. Make sure you select all so you don't miss out on future content like live streams or videos. And hit that thumbs up button, man. There's people out there that want to know about crypto. And that's the thing I want to focus on tonight. Now, just because I have a topic, just because Rod is talking about people that are new to crypto and some of the cryptos you may want to take a look at, you may want to talk about a stock or exchange traded fund. Put it in the comments. I did have to switch back to my older software, so still familiarizing myself with that, but that's neither here nor there. Now, with all that being said, you know what time it is. Let's get paid, baby. Let's get paid. Let me check one thing here. And we got Keisha. What's going on, Keisha? We got Pipeline in the house. We have Meeting Eye. And I tell you, man, Game Master, what's going on? What is going on? So we got 5 real homies in the crib. And I'm going to keep that up for now. And when I say keep that up, I'm going to keep the comments up. But I wanna before I get into this, and I'm going to keep this short and sweet. I've been trying to keep my live streams to an hour and a half max. But let's talk about vehicles. And I'm not talking about different vehicles. I'm not talking about Mercedes and Lamborghinis and all that. But let's talk about boats and planes and trains and rockets. There were a lot of people that missed the boat or wasn't even allowed to get on the boat when it came to stocks and the stock market. Back when that was created, it's still a privilege, but it was a huge privilege to have a paper stock certificate of a company stating how many shares you had made in that particular purchase. I actually have a safe somewhere that has an Anheuser-Busch stock certificate. I had to pay some extra money. But anyway, people either wasn't taught that, they missed the boat. Then mutual funds came along and people were a little more ready. But there was still a lot of people that missed that train. Notice the boat, the stocks, the mutual funds, the train. Then there was this plane. I only use boat with stocks because that was the beginning, but this plane and exchange traded funds, mutual funds, they buy and sell at the end of the day, the end of the closing bell, where exchange traded funds trade all day long like a stock. Hence the plane. More people jumped on the ETF wagon, more than the stock market, more than mutual funds, but there's still a lot of people out there that aren't invested. Then they came up with cryptocurrency. Oh my God, this blew the world's mind. Now you got people out here using debit and credit cards, plastic, not paper money. It's money in the air. You got people out here that never touch cash, but they're scared of crypto. I was one of them. I was one of these people. People that have money invested, but they're not holding the physical money. They don't even get a stock certificate anymore. We go to an app or a website, we see our value, we see how many shares, we see the price, and that's it. Well, now, ladies and gentlemen, there's a new vehicle. There's a rocket. There's a rocket out there. And this rocket is cryptocurrency. Bitcoin came out and people were afraid. I'm one of them. People, when I say people, I'm one of them, unless I say otherwise. People were afraid of this, man, with digital currency, Bitcoin. I ain't never heard of it. I don't want nothing to do with that. I'm good. I'm good with stocks. I'm good with gold. I'm good with cash. No, man. And man, I missed out on a lot of opportunities. A lot of people did. And in this live stream, I want to talk to everyone about people had and didn't have an option whether or whether not to maybe miss the boat with stocks. People had an option when it came to mutual funds and ETFs, and they took advantage of it. Now there's a newer vehicle out here that's making people richer quicker, and some people are losing money because they're not researching, than ever before, and that's cryptocurrency. I remember your boy Rod slowed down, and we're going to start right now with the first crypto. Everybody, anybody. I think I'm at the club. Anyway, I'm sorry, I'm back. Even if it's $100 to $500, purchase some Bitcoin. I'm going to show you where, how, and I'm actually going to purchase some tonight with a small amount of money. Matter of fact, it's going to be the first thing I do. But purchase. For those of you that watch sports, you can't hit a home run, you can't get a slam dunk, and you cannot score a touchdown if you're not in the game. If you're in the bleachers watching the game, you only effect you may have on the game is cheering out of your lungs and being hoarse the next day. You can't score any points. You can't get an interception. You can't get a steal. You can't get a double play. I use that analogy. How can you watch your money grow if you're scared to put it to work for you? And I'm not saying all of it. This channel focuses on showing you how to take $5, $10, $20 per week, per payday. Now, you ain't giving it to me. You're going to put it in your own Robinhood, Webull, Fidelity account. You're going to make your own purchases. I'm just a channel that's going to kind of put information out there, give you things to think about. That's it. I'm a facilitator. That's it. I'm a YouTube facilitator. And no, that's not a real title. All right, so let me look at something here. Let me look here. Now, what I want to say right now, let me look over here. I'm looking at a couple things. We got 4 real homies in the crib. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to share my screen here. And we're going to use Robinhood. And let me go ahead and make sure, yeah. And make sure. Close some of this stuff out up here. And, all right, so we have Robinhood pulled up. Notice I went straight to where it's got explore currencies, cryptocurrencies. It's got Bitcoin, Solana. It's got them here, the ones that are available. Now, one of the things I tell people, notice there's a name and then there's a symbol. A name and a symbol. You will always hear Rod say, learn the symbol. Because there are times, there's instances with certain apps that they don't use the full terminology or the full name of the cryptocurrency. Now, we're used to hearing dollar, but we can't say that because then it became stack and cheddar and cheese and chicken, and so it's not anything we're not used to. But get used to saying the symbol. Like Bitcoin, you won't hear me really, I don't really talk much about Bitcoin, but you'll hear me say BTC, but you hear me say Chainlink. I'll use Chainlink. I'm going to say Link. I'm not going to say Chainlink. That's the symbol. So what we're going to do here is I'm going to show you. Now, I'm going to tell you, for the people that want to leave right now, but I got a whole lot in store in a short period of time here. By the way, if you haven't subscribed, please do so. Hit that like button. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, we're going to start off by looking at, I'm going to show you and tell you why. I would start off and get my first $50 to $100 in Bitcoin on Robinhood. You could do it $1 at a time. You could do it $5 at a time. You could do it $100 at once. Once I do that, I would get my second. I would get my second cryptocurrency. I would now put 50% of what I was putting in the Bitcoin, I would put 50% there and the other 50% in Ethereum. The number one and number two cryptocurrencies out there. Bitcoin, get to $100. Ethereum, second. Then you're looking at 50% of what of the 100% you were putting in the Bitcoin, continue to put it in the Bitcoin. The other 50%, put it in Ethereum. Once I get my $100 there, remember, you're new to crypto, so you're not, or if you want to go 200 there, however you want to do it, whatever strategy you come up with. But I'm going to say I would get my $100 there. I wouldn't exceed 3 cryptocurrencies right off the bat. I wouldn't. A couple of months ago, the third one I would have gotten was probably be Solana. Now, fast forward, the third one I would give would be XRP. I already had XRP, but XRP skyrocketed, and we're going to look at that in a minute. XRP shot up. Had I kept buying, had the people on the channel kept buying, maybe they did, maybe they didn't, who knows what they would have now. 4 to 5 times their money. 4 to 5 times their money. For every 1,000, 5,000. For every 100, 500. You do the math. All right, so we got that. Now what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and click on Bitcoin. I'm going to scroll down here. Bitcoin is currently trading at $97,000 per coin. I remember when Bitcoin dropped down to 16,000 and your boy Rod slowed down on purchasing because I started not only doubting my investment, I stopped believing in what I was investing in, and I started doubting myself. Never invest a dollar you can't afford to lose. That's first and foremost. Second of all, it you may do it early in life. You may do it in your 30s. You may even do it in your 40s, because you're constantly going to be tweaking your portfolio. But you may make some bad decisions early on. But try to get a buy and hold mentality or mindset. I buy, I'm holding it forever. So if it's not something that I believe in and I can hold forever, I'm not messing with it. All right, so let's look here. Bitcoin is currently down 4.6% today. I am right here. And I don't do the week and the month because it is a long-term hold. In the last 3 months, Bitcoin is up 55.79%. Keep in mind, on Robinhood, we can purchase fractional crypto or fractional shares of stock, a slither of the pie, a piece of the pie. Now, in the last year, Bitcoin is up 120.72%. And there's only 21 million that were ever made. There's only 2 million left in circulation. Big institutions are buying it. It's only going to shoot the price up with supply and demand. Mark my word. Mark my word. So what we're going to do, we're going to go over here and we're going to go where it says buy BTC. Notice it's not saying buy Bitcoin. It's just saying buy the simple. We're buying it in US dollars. I currently have $5.70 available. Well, I can't be about to invest that much money. So I don't know why I always keep the change in there. I'm going to invest a cool $5. They're going to charge me. They've been Robinhood 3 cents to make this transaction. I'm going to get 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros, 0.40512 of a Bitcoin. And I don't have any Bitcoin now. Review the order. Come down here and submit the buy. Just like that, it's done. BTC order pending. Let's go to my account. So we're going to hit the little arrow, the little feather. And we're going to come over here where everything's red. And move this out of my way here. It's not showing up yet. There it is, right there. Right there. I'm highlighting it now, BTC. Notice here, none of the stocks nor the crypto is saying the name. So if I'm in a hurry and I'm looking right here, I either got to click on each one of these to try to figure out what I'm trying to do or know what I'm trying to do. Right now, some of them are easy. Let's go to a couple of the obvious. Google, Amazon, GOOGL. They're usually 4 to 5 characters. Oh, I thought I heard some beeping. Maybe it's outside. American Express, Visa, Waste Management. Some are easy, some not so easy. But once you get in the habit. So now we've purchased us some Bitcoin, and in my Robinhood account, keep in mind, and I'm going to go ahead and share another account with you. So my top 3 that I will buy, Bitcoin, and you may want to look at swapping and doing XRP second. I would definitely do Bitcoin first, XRP or Ethereum second, and then XRP or Ethereum third. Once you get at least 100 in each of those 3, try to get those 3 to a total of $500 to $600. And then maybe look at a 4th or 5th coin. That's up to you. Some people like to manage a lot of different stuff. Some people don't. So that's going to totally be up to you. So what we're going to do right now is I am going to clear that out. Let me go over here. Now what we're doing is we're looking at Coinbase. Coinbase is another application. One thing I like about Robinhood, you're gonna have a transaction fee. Rarely will you not. Could be 5 cents, could be $25. $10 or less transaction on Coinbase is 99 cents. That same transaction on Robinhood could be 10 to 12 cents. I'll let you do the math. Well, Rod, if Robinhood is 10 to 12 cents, why are we even looking at Coinbase if it's 99 cents? And I'm going to show you why. I'm going to be flipping back and forth here. I'm going to go up to search at the top. Notice everything dropped down. I'm going to type Bonk, B-O-N-K. Nothing, it showed up Bonk right here. But wouldn't you know, it's letting me buy it. So let me come over here and do this. SUI. It doesn't even have a crypto SUI. That's a stock. You got to be really paying attention when you look at this, because you could think you're buying some SUI crypto and you're buying SUI stock, and I don't even know what that is. So that's why your boy has multiple accounts. So I come back over here and go to Coinbase, and if I go over here to search for asset, type SUI, right at the top is SUI. Coinbase is only crypto. It's not crypto and stocks. I can go ahead and click that, and it's telling me right here I can buy, sell, and convert SUI. SUI wasn't available on Robinhood, but SUI is available on Coinbase. I remember the day when XRP wasn't available on Robinhood, but it was available on Coinbase. That's why you'll see me with a Coinbase account, a Robinhood account, Coinbase wallet, Webull Pay account. So I have several different cryptocurrencies. And what I want to do right now is, and I'll probably go back to Robinhood because that's kind of what I want people to deal with. Speaking of Robinhood, my link is down in the description for my personal referral link. You use that link, deposit $100, you'll get a free stock, I'll get a free stock. Sometime they may increase it to 2, 3, 5 stocks, but it's just something that's out there for everybody. So, SUI, now XDC. XDC is a crypto I just recently purchased. So XDC is the XDC network. It's right here. But notice over here, it's not giving me an opportunity to buy it. So then, I had to open up another account, and wouldn't you know, it want me to log in. Oh, yeah, it want me to log in. I'm not going to log in. And I bought about 224 XDC tokens. Now, let's go back to Robinhood. Let's go, we started with Bitcoin. That was about 120,000, 20%, something like that. Let's look at, what was the next one I told y'all? XRP. See what it's doing. It's currently $2.33 per coin. Bitcoin, you just want to be in the game. Now we're going to look at cryptocurrencies that are going to actually make us feel like we're getting the bang for our buck. Meaning, would I ever in my lifetime own one Bitcoin? If one Bitcoin is $100,000, I don't know. I may not. But what are my chances of owning one XRP coin for $2? They're very high. Please keep in mind, this is digital currencies. Now I do have a little Bitcoin token right here. I don't know if y'all can see that. It's worth. I paid like $5 for that thing. It's not $100,000. Digital money. All right. So what is XRP done? It's $2.33. Now, one difference between the crypto market and the stock market. Stock market is open from 9:30 a.m. Eastern to 4 p.m. Eastern. 9:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern, 8:30 a.m., 3 p.m. Central. You got to figure out the rest of it. So you have to buy and sell stocks in that time frame. The crypto market never closes, 24/7. It's always moving. Notice it's $2.34 now. So in the last 3 months, I'm buying this. This is another long-term hold. The last 3 months, y'all, I don't really I do look at the price, but 3 months ago, this is telling me this should have been roughly about 50 cents. Yep, 53 cents a coin. And it stayed flat that whole time. See how, when I say flat, it didn't do nothing. Then it just went crazy. 4 times your money. 4 times your money. 50 times 4 is $2. 50 cents times 4 is $2. So it's more than 4 times your money. Back 343%. So for every 100 I get, I'm gonna have $343. Take that all day. That's in the last 3 months. In the last year, it's up about the same, 325%, 300%. So we look at those. Let's look at Ethereum. Now, Ethereum had a rough year, but analysts really believe that Ethereum, notice I'm just typing the symbols. If you don't know the symbols, don't worry. You could type the whole word out. There's Ethereum. It's had a rough year. It's down 7% today, last 3 months. It's up 39%, not too bad. I'll take that all day in the last 3 months. But in the last year, it's up 52%. I'll still take that. It's not no 300%. So we got Bitcoin over 100%, Ethereum at 50%, and XRP at 300% in the past year. Returns on your money that you did your research. You didn't just take Rod's word for it. And you went through there and say, hey man, I'm gonna take $5, $10 and invest it into my Robinhood account. That's your first, and let me unshare my screen. Hopefully it don't freeze my stuff up. Because I want people to hear me right now. I want people to really hear me, and I'm going to jump in these comments. You hear a lot of people that will hear something and repeat it. And a lot of times I don't know what they're saying, and a lot of times I don't even know if they know what they're saying, or if they think about what they're saying. And what I mean when I say that, and I'm going to do something, but the new slogan for 2024, going backwards to when I created this channel, It was let's get paid, baby. The new slogan is keep the bag. What I mean by that, there are a lot of people that know how to get to the bag. A lot of people that have gotten to the bag. But the question is, did they keep the bag? It's kind of like the difference in being rich and being wealthy. Keep the bag. On this channel, I want to show people how to keep the bag. One of the first things I do, one of the first 5 things I do in the morning is I'm looking at my investments. That's one of the first 5 things that I'm going to do. I'm not going to go to every account because I can basically go to Robinhood and almost see all my different brokerage accounts, which stocks with Chase and Merrill Lynch and Robinhood and Webull, but each account has a different meaning. Keep the bag. That's what we want to do. We want to keep the bag. We don't want to just get to the bag. So, at worst case scenario, had we done this a year ago, and you put $100, worst case scenario, in right now that $100 will be worth $125. Worst case scenario. Best case scenario, that $100 you invested would have been worth $425 because you would have got the $325 plus your original $100 investment with just the XRP. I'm not getting nothing out of nobody investing. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just telling you what I'm doing to keep the bag. Getting to the bag was hard. I don't want to go through getting to the bag again, but believe it or not, keeping the bag, a lot of people think it's harder. It's actually easier with the right strategy and the right discipline. You have the right strategy, the right discipline, you're going to get to the bag, but then you're going to become wise enough to keep the bag. Before Rod had a bag, Rod would go out there and buy a $400 pair of shoes. Real talk. Before Rod got to the bag. Then Rod got to the bag, and Rod continued to buy these $400 shoes. And then Rod fumbled the bag one day. Rod lost the bag. And when he looked in the corner, where he used to see 2 things, he used to see these $400 pair of shoes and this bag, he now only saw one thing, this $400 pair of shoes with no bag. Right there, and this is a true story, probably around 2009, 2010. Then I learned the importance of keeping the bag. Because I got to the bag, yet I fumbled the bag. And what I mean the bag, money. How many times have we read about athletes, movie stars, lottery winners, all this money this year and broke 2 years later? They got to the bag, but they didn't have the proper training on keeping the bag. And that's what we want to do over here. We want to show people moves, and I'm working on something behind the scenes right now. I make 5 times the moves per day that I record, or should I say per week. You may say you get 3 videos per week, but I may make 15 different investment moves per week total. But I'm only doing 5 recordings. But I'm working on some behind the scenes where I can still let y'all know what I'm doing, when I'm doing it, why I'm doing it, how I'm doing it. So that's something we're working on. All right, let's jump back over here. So now, later on in our little journey, we're new to crypto. We got our feet wet. We got our foundation, we got our Bitcoin, we're building a house, got our foundation Bitcoin laid. We decided we want to go ahead and go and start with, our first initial thought was a 1-story house, maybe 2. But we know we want this to be a nice first floor, first story, because we may not build a second story. We may stop at the foundation in the first story, the 2 cryptos. Are you allowed to change your mind? Yes. Bitcoin Foundation, Ethereum, or XRP, the first floor? Oh man, I really like this house. I think I'm gonna build a second floor. Make that your XRP or Ethereum, and there's your house. And then some people fix up the house. They do stuff to the backyard. They put a pool back there, put a gazebo out front. I ain't never had none of this stuff. I'm just thinking about all the stuff I done rolled by. But anyway, one last thing I do want to show y'all. I'm going to share my screen again here. Probably shouldn't do it more than once. I think I figured out why I was freezing the other day, though. All right, so one of the reasons that I have Coinbase, beside it being one of the first trading platforms out there, is I wanted to purchase some BONK, BONK. And I want to try to look at something here. Go to my assets, make sure, there we go. Currently have about 3 million BONK. But it wasn't available on Robinhood. It wasn't available in a lot of other places. Undo Finance is another one that's not available on Robinhood. So I have to have multiple. But that's later on. BONK is like that swimming pool or that gazebo. You built your foundation for your house with your Bitcoin. You built your first story with Ethereum, second story with XRP. And now you want to start adding to the house. And for some reason, you just want to put a big clown in your backyard. One of them big blow-up inflatable clowns. You want to put it in your backyard for some reason. Who knows why, but that's what you want to do. Because you think it'll make people laugh. It's a joke. Hence, the meme coins, your Doge coins, your Shiba Inus or Shibs, your Bunks, your Pepes. And I'm gonna pull them up here. I just want to see. Okay, yeah, it's not showing it here. But you can, as I scroll down, you can kind of see it's a little dog on the coin. They let you know. And then you have Doge. It doesn't have a dog here, but I know it's a little dog. It's a little Doge dog or whatever it is. Yeah, I don't think it's a Shiba Inu. Then you have, what else? Pepe. Pepe is, I guess, a Martian or something. I don't know. Some little green dude. And these are all jokes. Look at the prices of them. But look, in the last year, the return on the money. That's why I don't get caught up in the prices. Right there's a prime example. This is trading at 4 zeros 19. That's how you hear a lot of investors say it. You're going to rarely hear someone say 0.000019. I mean, it's not even near a penny, but you're able to make 1,458% return on your investment. Not saying I have it, Let me see something here. Yeah, but I'm calculating something here for this, for what we're doing. I don't want y'all to think I'm just draw scrolling on the phone or whatever. So we'll just be reasonable here. No, I don't like that way. I'm gonna do it a different way. I'm gonna do it a different way here. I just want to see some. All right. So, but that I mean, I just kind of like to give people an idea of what they could do. I mean, $5. Y'all just saw me buy $5 worth of Bitcoin. I don't care how much Bitcoin I have. I just want to be in the game. I want to know whatever I'm buying now. Overall, what is it going to be worth? Say 10 years from now. That'll put me right at my retirement age. So, what will it be then? I am gonna keep this going. I want to pull up something here. 1, 4, 5, 7. Gotta remember this here. Y'all bear with me now. I wanna walk through some with y'all. All right. Let's try it. It look like they changed some stuff up, but I'm gonna go ahead and give it a shot anyway. I want to calculate something real quick. Thank you for the 4 real homies hanging in there. I appreciate y'all for being here. Again, I'm gonna share my screen. We'll do a lot of that on this channel. So I'm just gonna throw a number in here right now. I'm just gonna throw a 30-year-old. And we're gonna put 31. But I'm doing this for a reason. I'm doing this for a reason. And then I'm gonna explain exactly what I'm doing. All right, so what I'm attempting to do, I've never done it like this, but I'm going to do a couple things. I want to show y'all something, and I'm going to pick a random number. And then we're going to go in there and kind of test this theory. And then I'm going to get ready to end this. So I just picked a 30-year-old. I put they're going to retire in a year. Why? Because I want this to see if this calculates for 1 year. $5,000. That's how much we invested. That was our initial investment a year ago into whatever I pulled up. Bunk. It was bunk. Somebody told us about it when we had $5,000. We ain't put nothing else in it. 1,457%. All right, so this is what it's telling us, ladies and gentlemen. That $5,000, this will probably never happen again. Please keep in mind, past performances is not an indicator of future results. Just because they did it 2 years ago or last year or 2 days ago, it don't mean it's going to do it next year or this year. I'm just showing you. But right there, I just put it up there, that $5,000. This is an unbelievable interest return on your investments, but 1,000%, $69 million. This is why people was getting rich, man. This is why people was getting rich off Dogecoin and all these other things and Shiba Inu. This was really happening. It looked like it's unbelievable, but this was, I don't know if they had inside scoops or had extra money or just believed in the start. I don't know what it was, Star Wars or something. I don't know. But I do want to take that same 30-year-old. And we're going to be a little more realistic. We're going to say 65. They're going to retire at 60. Nah, they don't want to do that. They got dreams. They want to retire at 50. And they got 5,000 right now. And every month, all I got is $50. But I think at one point I'm gonna be able to do 75, 100. So I'm gonna say 75. I have to give up some coffee. I'm gonna pick a percentage of 27%. My annual return, I think, is gonna be 27%. Alrighty. No, we ain't gonna start with 5,000. We're gonna start with 500. Got our income taxes. Trying to retire at 50. Survey says I don't think I can retire with $796,000. However, forget this right side of this. We know that I'm 30. We know that I want to retire at 50. Said it to all my homies. Told my significant other this was my dream, my aspiration. I have $500 to start with. I don't know how much I'm going to have at the end, but I'm going to stay consistent. And I'm going to do $75 a month. But that's 20 years. I'm going to have opportunities. I'm going to have life-changing events. I'm going to have financial changes. 27%, I'm banking on that. But you know what? I think 10 years from now, I'll be in a position I can invest with discipline and hard work, giving up some non-necessities. I can probably afford 200 a month. So no, we're gonna do this. We gotta do this right, Rod. Don't shortchange yourself. We gotta do this. And we had 75 here. We gotta do this right. Y'all following me now. Let me let y'all know where I am. We 30 years old. I put 10 years from now. We're not retiring at 40. We just put that. We have $500 to start with. We're going to contribute $75 a month. We're anticipating a high return annually of 27%. Please, let that be known that is high. We're going to calculate. It's not going to be $796. $52,000. So that tell me a couple things. That tell me that last 10 years is where I'm really going to start making my money. I shaved 10 years off this. I kept everything else the same. Instead of retiring at 50, I'm retiring at 40. I only have 500. I'm doing $75 a month. 27%. I got to make some changes. And yo, this is how I'm actually processing where I was and where I am now. I gotta make some changes, man. I don't need no $400 shoes. They got some $100 shoes out there just as good. I don't need 5 pair of slacks. And I wear jeans every Friday and shorts every Saturday. Sound like I need 3 pair of slacks. Add one every quarter, not one every week. Shaving it down. Making room for not my retirement 65 future, but my retirement 50 future. That's 15 years of living, man. I could be cruising, I could be RVing, I could be flying, I could be taking a train if I get crazy and just ain't got nothing else to do. I'm almost at that point now, but I can actually foresee that happening. But man, this ain't gonna make it. I'm 30 years old, I wanna retire at 50. No, I ain't gonna make it. But the master, now, my contributions is 9,000. I'm circling right here. My contributions is 9,000. But I made $42,000 in growth, in interest. Well, I can't control the interest. I can't control it. I can control the contributions. I've saved off my shoes. I've shaved off my wardrobe. I've shaved off my coffee. I'm going to buy me a Keurig, damn 7-Eleven and Starbucks. And I'm going to make it $200. No, I feel froggy. I feel froggy. I feel froggy. I feel froggy. So now for the next 5 years, and I'm just saying, and then I'm gonna do one big one. For the next 5 years, now we got 52,000. I gotta keep up with this. I'm just gonna keep rounding them at 52,000. Now we gotta put this here now, cause remember, we still got that 52,023, cause that's where we are now at age 35. So we're gonna start at 35. 30, no, we started at 40 to 45. That's what I want right there. 5 years, because at 40 we're gonna up, but we got a $52,000 balance. We ain't touched it. Now we're gonna contribute $300 a month. We done got some raises. We done saved some money. In the next 5 years, we're gonna calculate us another $235,000. So now we got 300,000. 300,000. Man, time to buckle down, baby. Time to buckle down. Time to buckle down. We want to retire at 50. But we gonna go ahead. We're gonna go ahead. And we ain't decided on a couple things yet. So we're gonna go ahead and give ourselves 2 extra years to work. And now we at the 2-minute warning, baby. We really trying to do this by 52. 52 max. 50 is the goal, but I'll go 52. I figured at 27, who knows, man? Let's just say it come down to 25. Woo! I just showed everybody how to retire at 50. 52. Now 25% interest is high. That's high. So let's recap this. I ain't about to do all the recapping with the going through the screens. Let's recap this. At 45, I mean, at 30 years old to 40, we were still living life. We invested 75 a month, 500 a payday. I mean, 500 to start, 75 a month, $7,500 to start, $75 a month, 27% return on our investments. We're at 52K. Well, we cranked it up. We shaved off some stuff. From age 40 to 45, we increased our monthly contribution from 75 to 300. We took that 50,000 that took us 10 years, and in 5 years, we 5 times that, 6 times really, to $235,000. Now we could quit there and say, I'm gonna depend on Social Security. I'm gonna depend on Medicaid, Medicare, Plan M, Plan F, whatever plan they'll be on by the time I retire. Or we can stretch it out for 7 years and have $1.4 million. Just in retirement, just by starting off with a $500 investment, $75 a month. Now, they done got on your nerves at that damn job. You can't make it in on 52. Let's see what these 2 years, how much of a difference they're gonna make. 1.4 million. Them 2 years of them getting on your nerves, it's gonna cost you $600,000, y'all. $868,000. Again, 25% return. A little high. We'll just say do what the S&P's been doing. Roughly, we'll say 11%. 446. Only thing I can think of in this scenario, $500 a month, you're close to retirement, that's asking a lot of a person. $300 a month for 5 years, you're in that middle range, you've cut out some stuff. Not asking a lot, not asking too much. Could be a lifestyle change. That's $75 for 10 years, that's where some work could take place. There's no reason you can't be up to 100, 125, 150. We just saw at 25%, and I'm gonna show y'all how I came to those numbers. $868. If I go up 2 years and work 2 extra years, I've had $600,000 more. There ain't nobody in the world gonna get on my nerves while I'm making $300,000 a year and I can't put up with it. I'm just letting y'all know I can put up with it. All right, man. So let's say I got 1.4 million. That's all I ever did in my lifetime. I figured with inflation and all that good stuff, might get a couple of senior citizens discounts. Let's just say I attempt to live off 50 grand a year. $28 years worth of money. 28 years. 52. That's 80, yeah. Yeah. Not bad if you can live off 50 grand a year, man. Y'all just got a hell of a financial course right there for free $99. Only thing I ask in return is tell a friend and tell a friend and tell a friend, man. It's this new dude that's breaking stuff down and putting it in realistic terms He ain't trying to talk over nobody's head. He ain't trying to sound like no investment guru. And better yet, he's showing you either what he know is going to happen or what he think is going to happen. Every once in a while, he gets surprised at what happens. That I think we was going to start at 52,000, end up at 1.4 million. I knew there was a possibility, the power of compound interest. But at 2 years, it goes to show you the more money you have, man, the more you can. Let me jump in these comments, man. But it goes to show you, man, the smallest. You have to make changes. Now, if you're used to getting your income tax and going and buy you a new car every year, probably ain't gonna be on your newfound agenda. Or you waiting on income tax to go buy these pair of shoes, men, that you've been trying to save all year for. Or ladies, this purse you've been trying to save all year for. Probably ain't gonna be in your future. Get a raise, I take 70% of my raise. I used to invest and take 30% and make it my new raise, the ride raise. So there it is, man. I'm just telling people. So let me jump in these comments. We do have Meet and I in the house. A part of the Alliance in the house said, what's up, PBT? Peace to the chat. Y'all, I am working on a day. This series, and there will be a playlist. It's going to be the stocks and crypto stack up. I didn't like investment stack up. Came up with about 5 different names, but I'm going to leave it at that for now. And I'm going to try to do something that'll help a vast, not just 3 people, and the other 297 got nothing from it. I want to touch 297 and maybe 3 people didn't get anything. Keisha, what's going on? It's Happy New Year, Rod. I hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing well. Thank you so much. And we got Keisha H. And we got the Game Master. What's up, my man? How you doing, my brother? Lisa J said, I thumbs up the live. Thank you so much. 6 real homies in the crib. If you haven't hit that like button, please hit that like button. I know we've had more than 6 people come through. One of the things I like about my old side, where I can see, I can't see who, but I can see the number of people in the live and the number of likes. I couldn't see that on StreamYard. Took me a while to get used to it. Keisha showing love the Game Master. Pipeline. And yeah, I got to show y'all that too. Y'all may want to hang around. Once I get caught up on these comments, shouldn't take long. I'm going to show y'all how I came up with that 27%. Hey, Rod, I've been doing a $5 a day challenge into Bitcoin since Christmas, and I currently have 72,000 Satoshis. I'm strictly Bitcoin only, but this is just a challenge I'm doing. Congratulations, Pipeline. And I never got into the Satoshis, man. I never got into that, which is like a penny of a Bitcoin or something like that. I never got into that, but congratulations, man. Good luck on that challenge. How long is the challenge? Curious about that. Meet and I showing love to Keisha and Game Master. And Lisa saying good evening to everyone. Everybody shows Lisa some love. Game Master said planes, trains, automobiles. Hey, LJS, Lisa J. Stocks. That's hard, Pipeline. Great challenge. Yeah, $5 a day, man. That's $150. Don't think it's impossible. There's people out there doing it. And if you break it down like that, you'll realize how many places you spend more than $5 a day. You'd be shocked, man. I was about to stop and give me some milkshake today, and I thought about it costing $5 and rolled right on by Sonic. I'm like, man, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'd rather go invest $5. Man, if I just bought $5 worth of Bitcoin with that strawberry milkshake, that would be digested or digesting. Now I have $5 of Bitcoin. And you have to think like that, man. You may have to play games with yourself. It is now, okay. Hey, what's up? Why Loves to Motivate? Say greetings, Rod in chat. Lisa says Ethereum, yes. XRP, Bitcoin, see, great minds think alike, man. And y'all, if you don't take my word for it, if you don't take Lisa's word for it, look at the Chris Sains, the Keenan Graces, the Stock Moles, and Josh, and Larry Jones. And I mean, there's a bunch of people out there saying the same thing. Yeah, I have a good position in Doge as well. Lisa got the dollar sign emoji. But Doge wasn't one of my first. I established a comfortable position in Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Cardano at the time. And then I moved over to the Avalanches, Solanas, and Crow Coin, CRO, Crypto.com coin. But I think Doge is, especially with Elon believing in it. And while those motivates, I have at least 6 cryptos I invest in, literally invested on a budget. Never consider reaching a certain amount in one before investing in another. Yeah, yeah. I really don't invest that way. I'm more of a spread it around. But if I could do it again, I would get a certain amount in one. And who knows? But my fear, a lot of people that start investing in one mutual fund, one exchange traded fund, or one stock and a company stock, or one crypto Bitcoin, they never extend their horizon. How many people work at, say, General Motors? They were offered company stock. They signed up when they first got hired. 20 years later, they still got on the General Motors. They got several shares. But what could they have had they have the knowledge that's out there now? So that's why I like to diversify. But yeah, it's always a good idea. That's what I do. I buy a whole set it and forget it. Yeah, man. That's only because I started this channel. I watch it a little more now. Game Master, low cost ETFs. Need to diversify though. Maybe crypto. Yeah, I really trimmed down my stock portfolio. Added a couple different ETFs, and they're pretty much doing better than what I was doing at first. And trimmed down quite a bit of my crypto. I think I'm a compulsive individual. When I learn something new, I go all in. So when I learned how to play golf, I had to have 3 different sets. When I learned how to ride a Harley, I had to have everything that comes with a Harley. And the same thing with investing. I did the same exact thing. So, and while those motivates said thoughts on SHIB, I think I see 1x and then I see 2x. There's 2 strikes while those motivate. Did I miss one of your questions? Thoughts on SHIB? I think they're going to continue to try to make SHIB have a real world reason behind it. But I think popularity is going to continue to drive it. It's affordable to a lot of people that want to get into investing. A lot of people that are into it will make money and sell off or sell it, which makes the price fluctuate a lot. But I have SHIB. I have probably 4 or 5 million SHIB, and I'll hold it. But if I need to sell something, it'll be SHIB will go before my foundation, my first and second. SHIB is that gazebo. It's that swimming pool, that new tree, that new bush, that new rose bush I had to have in my yard. I don't really have to have it. I just want it. But I had to have a house. Prince Daniel, what's going on? So what's up, Unc? What's up, my man? And me and I speaking to Why Loves the Motivate. Say, yo, me and I, hello, how are you? And we're good, Auntie. Just tired, man. Everybody in that tired button. I think this. Let me see. Man, I had a busy week. Monday I was in Phoenix. Tuesday I flew. No, that was last week. Today Tuesday's bad. I don't even know what day it is. I had somewhere to be. That's what it was. I flew Thursday. Had an appointment Friday. It was off Saturday. No, went live Saturday, I think. Shot a video, did something. Anyway, I'm all messed up. I can only imagine. I'm excited for y'all. Can't wait until the 11th. Yeah, I can't wait either, man. I want to see how this about to turn out. I don't know why love says wow. Probably the difference in the 2 years. Could have been the 52,000, now it's 1.4 million, man. I'm telling you though. People want to score touchdowns. You got several people that never even got to the bag. They ain't got to worry about keeping the bag because they never got to the bag. You can't keep something you don't have. You can't keep a jacket a coat, if you only have a jacket, you don't have a coat. You have to get a bag to keep the bag. So I guess we're going to start by showing you how to get to the bag. And then once we get people to the bag, we're going to have to show you how to keep the bag. I just showed you, man, black and white. I run no website. Showed you what crypto is doing. Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP. Branch out maybe to a fourth and fifth. If not, be cool with those three. Who knows what'll come along? It's a new crypto, thousands made every day. What's not hot today could be easily hot tomorrow. And learn, man. You always want to learn. Well, with that being said, man, we got 3 real homies. I want to thank everybody that came through. And we've been on here right at an hour and 11 minutes. Yep, it's time to go. We're actually 11 minutes over. Do me a favor, if you're still tuned in or if you're watching the replay, you haven't done so and you made it this far, please, 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 if you haven't done so, subscribe to the channel. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. We want to get this information out on Points Break Travel, my flagship channel. We were able to change not only credit scores, we were able to change lives, travel habits, mindsets, and we want to do the same thing here on Investing with Rod. We want to, the average person, like Why Loves to Motivate just said, wow. Hell, Rod saying, wow. 52,000, consistency, and then went a little above and beyond consistency. I don't know if I hear rain or the wind blowing. And turned that 52,000 in the first 10 years, and in the second 10 years, made a comeback and turned it into 1.4 million. It didn't say Rod's investment calculator. And I don't think it said anybody in this chat's calculator. It said investment calculator. And as long as we have a source of revenue, side hustle, income, salary, whatever, bonus, whatever you want to call it, welfare check, whatever you want to call it, you have capital to invest. Remember, if you're just now coming in, we talked about vehicles. We talked about people missed the boat with stocks. Later on, they came out, people caught the bus or the train with mutual funds. Some people missed it, and then they came out with a plane with exchange-traded funds. Now there's a vehicle, a rocket called crypto. If you missed out on everything else, don't let another opportunity pass you by. You sitting up here saying, whoa, whoa. Man, I missed out on stocks. I'll catch the next one. Damn, I missed out on mutual funds. Well, I got in it, but only made 5%. Everybody I know made 25% because they got in early. I missed exchange-traded funds because this dude tried to explain it. I ain't like how he explained it. But realistically, I was too lazy to go research it myself. Now they got this thing called crypto that's been going strong since 2011 for 14 years. And for 14 years, they've been saying it ain't going to work. Meanwhile, people keep getting richer and richer and richer. Yet I'm sitting here waiting on it to not work. They were waiting on it to not work when a man gave up 10 Bitcoin or 5 Bitcoin or whatever it was to get a Papa John's pizza. They were waiting on it to not work when it became $800 a coin. When it became 4,000, 8,000, 12,000, 16,000, they were waiting on it to hit rock bottom when it hit 30,000. Now it's over $100,000, right at $100,000 a coin. With that being said, man, much love, everybody. Now that's strong. And Lisa J. Stocks said yes. And Wild Loves of Motivation said good night. And Meet and I said good night. And with that being said, man, I hope everybody have a blessed and prosperous week. I am going to get ready to raise up out of here. Yeah, I can never find the button I'm looking for. Hope you have a great one. Remember, as I end each and every live stream, shoot for the moon. If you don't make it, you'll be amongst the stars. I can guarantee you, if you're not motivated now and you miss part of this live stream, it's only an hour, go back and watch the part you missed. And if you caught it all and you're not motivated, you either A, unmotivatable, if that's a word, or B, already rich. If you're not excited right now, the opportunities that we have that people once weren't given, you're either already rich or something's wrong. I'm not rich. Nothing's wrong with me that I know of. Maybe a couple of things. But I'm excited. They used to say when I was a kid, and I'm going to end the live stream with this, but it was always two people. Well, Rod's going to change that from one person to opportunity instead of another person. There's always two people. It's Rod and another person. Now it's Rod and opportunity. Or Rod and the next level. I won't say opportunity. I can't say opportunity. They always used to say the only thing standing between us is air and opportunity. When it was two people. Now that it's Rod and a lifestyle change, the only thing that's standing between Rod and a lifestyle change is air and opportunity. There's opportunities all around us. As long as I'm breathing, I have no excuse. They've made it so easy I can invest $1 a day. I remember the day when I first started, it cost $29.95 just to invest. And if you only had $30, they weren't going to even talk to you because you only invested $1. Well, they probably would. Because how many times were you going to come back? Now you can invest $1. It don't cost you anything. No excuses, baby. With all that being said, hope y'all have a blessed and prosperous day. And a blessed and prosperous rest of your week. I will be coming at you soon, dropping more heat, dropping more fire, dropping more knowledge, but more importantly, showing you how to invest on a budget. I'll holler at y'all later. Peace. Much love, y'all.